Hello everyone, Marga here. Today I'm going to make a card with Christmas card with a penny black stamp 40870 Berry Beauty. So this is the stamp I'm going to use, this stamp. The paper I'm using is from Strathmore Mixed Media, 300 grams. And I'm using my stamping tool. And I'm going to use the Zig Clean Color. And I'm going to use the 020 red. Where's the number? Oh, the 052 bright yellow. 068 deep brown. 044 deep green. 043 olive green. And the 029 geranium red. That's what I'm going to use. Then I'm going to use also Dr. Martens pen white. I have a couple of water cups here. Then I'm going to use one of these sentiments. I don't know which one yet, but it's the joy of warmth of the feeling of Christmas. So both I like, so I see later which one I'm going to use. And I'm going to use my palettes with, the one is with Winsor Newton paint. This is with Daniel Smith. And I have one with Winsor and Newton. This is the Winsor and Newton palette I have. So this is what I'm going to use, and I'm use the sprayer from Distress with water and two of the water brushes and a splatter brush. So I think that's it what I'm going to use today. Maybe something else in later, but for now that's it. So I'm going to start with my paper, putting on my stamping platform. Here I have sticky grit on. I like the sticky grit very much. So, and I'm going to positioning my stamp. I'm not want the whole stamp here. I'm making it very wet today. Today I'm going to do it not like I did the video before, because now I'm going to make the stamp very wet. And I start with the green, with the lighter green, and that's the olive green. Or shall I? Oh no, I start with the branch, sorry. That is deep brown. And I go look how I can color it the best. Normally I use always the Tombow markers, but this is also a nice marker to use. It's very wet, wetter than the Tombow, so I like that. And it's the same as I use the other stamps, but I try to let you see everything a new thing, every time a new thing. Sorry, my English is a little bit Dutchy English. I'm a Dutch girl. Now I'm give it a little water. So I may do it another time, because it's not brown everywhere. So a really small part, so it it was wet enough for the last time, so I don't spritz again. I go look at my camera if the camera is rolling. Yes. I think I spritz it and then I do another touch. Yes, that's better. Now I'm going to the light green and I do parts of it, not the whole stamp, because then it's dry before I stamp it and that's not what I want. So. Didn't know which one. I think this one, but yes, that's the one I did. So now this part, the green, green leaves, I hope I'm not, okay, yes. Yes, then I do the darker part. I must see, I have not everything I must make darker. And I think not every leaf. This is, I think, enough. So, and again I spritz it with water. So you see, I make it a little better than I normally do, and I must say I like it. I do the lighter green again. So. Yes. Now I'm going to the berries, and the berries I start with the yellow, yeah, bright yellow. You can see my stamp is still wet, so I tried first without misting it. Yes, it's wet enough. Get a whole other look if you do it this way. But you can also make it not so wet, then it looks different. Now, this part was not wet enough, so I do it again. Then I spritz a little bit. Yes. Now I'm going to the little darker red. And I do some parts of the berries, not the whole berry. I leave a little bit so you can see the lighter. Do you see? This is what I want, not all the and I do parts of it, not the whole all the berries at the same time, because then it's not working. Yes, I like this. Then these two so. Then the last color is the little darker, the geranium red. These are still small parts, smaller than before. Every time I go a little bit smaller. So. Yes, I see what I wanted to see. I wanted to get. So, and now I split the whole stamp. And I stamp it again. Yes. I let this so, and now I clean my stamp because I want some more of it on the page. So you must clean it very well, because otherwise you have a problem if you're putting it down. So this is clean. And now I want some leaves here, I think. Is that not, it must be a little bit further. So I think this is what I want. Yes. So now I must only do this part. Then I'm going to start with the brown again. Oh, I forgot to spritz it with water. I must look if I'm in the camera with, yeah. And want them more, and then spritz it a little bit. So. Oh. Yes. Then I'm going to the leaves. First a lighter color. the Zichtgreen colors are wetter than the Tombows. Yes, I do it another time with a lighter green. I just started to make only English videos. Yes, once in a few weeks I do a Dutch one because I make also lives for a Dutch company, so then I must do it in Dutch, but I try to do my videos in English. And you can see in the stamp where you must put the darker spaces. So, yes. Must I do the dark one again? A little bit, I think. Then I spritz one water. So, that's also correct. Leave it like that. Make the stamp clean again. And I'm going to look if I do something more on it. Maybe this, yes. Only I want a sentiment also, so I must leave room for that. Maybe I do this and then here a sentiment, or only the leaves here. It's also nice, I think. I must put this down again. I think I do the leaves here again, so yes. Then I start with the brown one. I must this one. Which part do I? Yes, this. And once more. Then I'm going to start with a lighter green again. The same as before. I try to hurry a little bit. I don't like videos, how do I say that, that are going fast. I don't look at that kind of video, so I don't make videos myself. I make not fast videos, I want to say, because I don't like them myself, so I don't make them. So, once again, the lighter color. And then the darker green. Oh, this is the brown. Oh, I must clean that a little bit. So, because that was brown and not dark green. I was too hasty. is wet enough. Now spritz one time with water, and then I think it's the card base is ready. Yes. So this I can put aside of me, and then I can take this out of the stamping platform. Now I'm going to take my water brush and a piece of kitchen towel, and I'm going to go over the parts that I've done. This is already very dry, I feel. The double marks you can work slower. This time I had, maybe it was better if I did this part when I done this one, not now. Because the ink is not wet enough to move it around. But that's a lesson I learned now, and I think it's okay. It's also nice. You see, this one is going better than that one. So I think the last one is also going better. Yeah, the colors are mixing better. So now I want some shadow in between, so I'm going to mix some colors and go look what I'm Payne's Gray, and I like the Payne's Gray from Winsor Newton very much, so I do some of the Payne's Gray here in the. So that's enough. You have always too much. Then some brown, burnt sienna in another one. Also enough. Now clean my brush and take some olive green. And that's also enough. So my brush clean, and I want to mix some blue with a little bit of the brown. The Payne's Gray with a little bit of brown. Then a little bit of green between. So, look if that is the color I want, yes. Don't be afraid to go in especially with the Sig Clean marker, they don't how do you bleed as much as the Tombow markers. So that is very handy, it is. And if it bleeds, I like it. But if you don't like it, then you must look out what you do. But I say the Sigs are not bleeding as much as the Tombow markers when you come in with another color. And I'm working real fast. Normally when I'm not doing a video, I don't do it that fast. I want a little green here and there. I have a touch of green. Green everywhere, a little bit. I'm gonna look, yes. First I'm gonna finish. Oh, it's too much, too much. Well, that's not a problem. Don't be afraid if that's happened. This must be a little bit darker before I do the green. You see, this was the last part I did stamped. This is bleeding a little bit, but that's not a problem because I want some green in it and it bleeds some green, so problem solved, I think. A little green. This was a little bit too much green, so I spread it a little bit. I see I'm going really fast, maybe too fast for you, but otherwise the video is going to be so long. Here I want a little bit of that grey, not too much. Just too much. I really like this, I really like this. But if you don't like it, you don't have to do this part. You can also only stamp with the colors and then lightly go over it with the water brush and then stop, but I do like this, so I hope I have mixed enough of that brown and that paint grey. Here I want only a little bit, so I wash it out as far as I can. And here the same. And then some green. You see, you don't need so much as I have here, because this is a lot. I hope you like it just as I did. I must have more of that grayish brown, a little bit more. I said a little bit, not that much. And then also a little bit of green. So. I go look in the camera, then I can see it best. Yes, I like it when it's a little bit darker at some places, so maybe I go straight on with the paint gray. Not too much more though. A little bit here and there. This is wet, so it was very wet. It gives us a little bit more, how do you say, depth in it. I'm always too, how do you say that? I do it too lightly, but I'm always afraid that it's too dark and then I cannot do anything about it. Sometimes it needs a little bit darkness in it. You see, I have my kitchen towel not for nothing. I use it a lot. And I can play around with this for a very long time, but that's not what I'm going to do today, because then the video is going to be too long. But I also cannot stop. You go as far as you think you'll like it and then you stop. And don't go too far. But you can go far, huh? Don't be afraid. I have no blue yet, so I'm going to do that here also. think it's really nice. Now this side. You see, I do some paint gray on my brush, and then I clean my brush and I wash it out. I think this is too much, but in between I clean my brush. I go look. I think here I must have some green. And here also a little bit of the green. Then I think it's finished what the stamping is, and now I'm going to dry it. First I take a nip of my drink. Sorry, but so then I'm putting it in my platform, stamping platform. Make some space. So, and then where I have put my sentiments. Oh, and it is: spirit of Christmas is the spirit of love and the generosity and the goodness. May the spirit of Christmas bring you peace and joy, not just for the day, but for the whole year. This is a nice one. And this is coming from the Joy and Warmth 30917. And I must look if I have it a little bit straight. Yes, I think so. So, then I take my very fine onyx black. So this is nice. This is really nice. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. And I hope you liked it too. because this is what I wanted to show to you. And then I make outside of the camera, I make a card of it. Sentiment straight, yes. I can show it to you, so. So I hope you liked it, and I'm going to clean it and clean my desk and make a card of this one. And I'm glad I have another Christmas card, and yeah, I love it. So hope you love it too, and thank you for watching, and bye bye.